Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
How is it going, guys? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so we have ourselves a stream today. Not really. I'm just gonna sort of show the capability of the Druid farming in a lot of different areas. A lot of versatility. Hey Matsvik, how you doing? So, hey Jimmy. So the cool thing I've noticed about the Druid of late is whenever I kind of wanted to go farm pretty much any area in the game, like I spoke with the guys about it, and they'd always tell me like, you know, Jimmy, Brad, like anyone who'd play the Druid, like, yeah, you're right, not the best at farming these areas, but he gets it done pretty well and relatively comfortably. I'm glad you like the thumbnail. I was feeling a little bit bored on the day off. I was like, I'll make a little something for it. So, we're gonna go through all the farming spots. We're just gonna do it on players 1, and you don't need Enigma and Hodo to make this work. You can do this with just budget gear, you know. But we're gonna start off with killing Andy. Let me turn the sound on. So first, let's go to Andy, buff up. Thanks, Bailey. So we're gonna go through Anzariel, the Pit, the Ancient Tunnels, Bale, Diablo, Mausoleum, all the spots to just show how the Druid just handles everything pretty damn well. Pretty comfortably, absorbing so much elemental damage, because truth be told, I think elemental damage is the #1 killer of most players, and the Druid can just straight up ignore that shit. Oh, whoops. There we go. And there goes Andy. Yeah, so that's a good thing to mention, Jimmy. So on my Merc, I use a Reaper's Toll, and what Reaper's Toll does is it activates Decrepify, and that reduces roughly about, I don't know, 50. I think it's 50% of the monster's defense, and it slows them. And so with that being reduced so much, your tornadoes are physical damage. So imagine them hitting 50% harder, so to speak, a lot harder basically. So if you don't have a Reaper's Toll, you can get an Act 5 Merc and get a Lawbringer sword, which is pretty cheap to make, Am Lem Co, and that can activate your decrep if you really need to remove physical immunes. So next place, someone like let's see, you can go do Mausoleum. Also, you don't need CTA to make this work. You can just move. You can move a bit slower. Yeah, like before I used ladder rune words, that is pretty much the only way I had to remove physical immunes, which is Reaper's Toll. But now, like, I haven't done it yet. I have made a Lawbringer and a decent sword, but I'm saving that for a Summon Druid, actually. Also, Mausoleum. It's probably pretty well known, but there's not any cold immunes in here, so your Hurricane makes work of most of this stuff pretty good. And I could totally understand how to take an issue with aiming tornadoes. You know, it's not for everyone. They kind of wiggle and zigzag and stuff like that. But it's not that big of a deal, honestly. You have a lot of life thanks to your Oak Sage. You have a Bear tank. You have a Merc tank. Yeah, like it's the tornadoes can feel random at times, but if you have a general sense with aiming them, you'll be alright. Don't think of it as like a... And look at this. I'm blocking 1,155 elemental damage. Can you imagine all those times that you were killed because something frost nova'd after it was low, or is releasing lightning bolts because it's lightning enchanted or something? Like, he doesn't really have to worry about that stuff. Granted, he doesn't even have to be up near it. He can let these guys handle it. But truth be told, whether you have Enigma, a Teleport Staff, a Nauseous Puzzler or something, it's really good to be able to reposition. So if you... Am I done my good day off? Yeah, man. It's a pretty good day off. Now that I'm setting my schedule, things are pretty good. How are you guys doing today, by the way? I hope well. I hope well. I just actually got up from a nap, and it's like, oh shit, I meant to stream way earlier than this. But, this could be one of the very first stops. If you wanted to, it's not very dense with monsters, but if you're hurting for gear, and you really want to try, to find some stuff, this could be one of your first stops. As the Wind Druid, you could just spend a lot of time in here, not have too much trouble, maybe get some good stuff, you know? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I napped way too fucking long today. Spent the day with the baby girl? Aw, good dad. Good dad. So in comparison with fighting Andy, this is kind of almost like peaceful running the mausoleum. Oh, I can check out the hunters, guys. 3-socketed, no skills. So you remember that this is not necessarily for you guys, but this is a TC like 85 place. You can find any item in the game here. So it goes up by 2 levels, so TC 87s can drop here. Oh man, I burnt asshole. Yeah, that's a good idea too. If you find a Druid pelt with like plus a tornado, I can't complain honestly, because I kind of lucked out with mine, like you guys have seen. But anyone, if you were to watch this for the first time, I got 2 to elemental skills, 3 to tornado, and you can't go higher than 5 if I'm correct, Jimmy. On a rare helmet, on a uni you can get up to, or a magic you can get up to 6 plus to tornado, but you're gonna not have the rest of the skills. Hey, Sean. So I put an in there. It already had some good resist. Got a big old chunk to my life. It's just a good helmet. And I found this when I was running Pindle, and I was like, man, I'd have to be a bird helmet. I want antlers, man. But it's okay. So there you can see the Druid is just taking out Andy, no problem. And there goes the mausoleum, no problem. Okay. So next we are going to go to the pit. The reason I wanted to make it like a Druid stream, to just show it off, is I think it would be a really good character for someone that wants to accumulate wealth and wants to have a lot of options. That's the main reason. And if you want to be tankier than a sorceress. Because I know there's a lot of players out there that like the magic find and stuff, but they, I guess maybe sorceress isn't in their, in their comfort level. Maybe a druid would be. You never know. Let's go to the pit, which is a super. Yeah, he naturally covers physical and cold, which that's great because hybridization carries you through this game so well. If you can specialize in 2 elements, you won't find yourself in many rough spots, I got a good map. I have a really close pit. I get a little OCD with battle orders sometimes. And like you guys know, if any of you guys follow my channel for a while, I've leveled a lot of characters. And there's something about the druid that I like to come back to. I keep wanting... He's naturally a beast, that's fine. Yeah, there's something just really cool. They put a lot of love when they made this character for the expansion, So as for a really common farming spot, you can see he handles it no problem. And we're just doing this on players 1. We're not trying to prove anything. I can easily go up to players 5. It would take a lot longer, but he can do it. No problem. You would think with this density it is players 5. Let's go jump to that well real quick, remove the curse. Is it kind of blurry for you? Oh no. Let me check my yeah, the stream health looks pretty good. It might just be yours. We'll see. He gets insanely strong as you get to higher levels. -7 Druid does 7.2 thousand AO damage with more than 6,000 health. There you go. And Jimmy he's like one of my go-to Druid, associates. I don't know what you call him. Basically, he's the guy whenever I have Druid questions, I go to Jimmy. But it's awesome actually, because after you meet a few of the guys that are super into the Druid, and then you play the Druid for a while, it totally makes sense why people would be into the Druid. I would not say that he's the super conventional PvE magic farmer or anything like that. I think he's exceptionally good at whatever he wants to do though. And he does it like tankier, he has his own style, you got dual elements. Okay, here's a question. Oh, I gotta grab some keys. In order for a sorceress to kill everything she come across, she needs basically to do a lightning build with... no, it would have to be some sort of dual spec. Generally people do lightning and then infinity on the merc. And even then, there is an occasional time where she can't break it. As for him, he pretty much has an answer to everything. And he's way tankier. But yeah, I was thinking that maybe you have to do like a meteor sort just to get that same feel in terms of being able to clear everything, and you still have to go at the pace of a sorceress. No fully immune monster exists in this game to win Druid. So even if they're totally physical immune, they're not going to be cold immune. And if they are cold and physical immune, you can remove the physical immunity with Decrepify basically. At least that's what I've noticed. I haven't found one guy that I just could not pass with him. And so, I'm not like insanely strong, but I have a 1,499 to 1,614 Hurricane going, and just cold damage, passively around me all the time, AoE. And I aim the 3,000, about, you know, about 3,700 average tornadoes, physical damage. I usually just jump this wall every time. Ooh. Go to the source of all our problems, teleport. Oh, hell run, nice. It's actually good. You can see my Balor's were off. My mana went down to 317. We're back up into the 400s now. Sweet, and there's a pit run for you. We just killed everything. No problem. No problems. Let's check out the circlet. Two to necro. It's okay. I have better. Okay, next stop. Let's just go down the list of the waypoints. So we hit the mausoleum, we killed Andariel, went into the pit. Yeah, sounds good, Jimmy. Have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by for a little bit. Lost City. Another great spot. No cold immunes here. This is where a lot of Blizzard Sorks run. And I did my 100 run videos with this character here. You just gotta go find the trap door. And here we are. Information is always good. Yeah. Just gotta give it in a general sense, you know. Nerd enough, yeah. So, I guess the Ancient Tunnels is pretty chill. You'll get familiar with your map after you do it for a while, because I've had pretty much a good idea of where all the packs will be. Rebuff. Mana burn. Knowing shit. But it's okay. Oh, they did some decent elemental damage to me. They broke my shield. Ooh, this is a dense little Ancient Tunnels. I like this. This is how I'd prefer it to be all the time. Sometimes it's not so dense. Hey Jeffrey, how you doing this evening? Or whatever the time is for you. Today we're just clearing the world with the Wind Druid, showing the strength of this man, this class. Every spot you could want to go to, he's got you covered. Even without the gear I have. What is that, 7 unique packs in here? That's pretty good. 7 bosses. You can see the buffs are still up, still at 400 mana. Get a free mana refill here. And it's that easy. So, we just cleared just about the Ancient Tunnels. He is a pretty cool character, Bailey. Definitely grows on you, I'll say that, especially after you do dumb shit like spears on. Makes you like really admire him. There you go, Ancient Tunnels cleared. Another common farming area. Oh, is he playing D1? Like I've showed you guys before. I've been wanting to play a little bit Diablo 1. Like I have the game. It's got dust on it. But I don't have on my new computer, it doesn't have a disk drive. So it's like, damn it. I have to set up my other computer if I want to stream Diablo 1, and it'll just be a pain in the ass. But yeah, I'll probably do that at some point. Alright, next up I believe we're going to go take on Mephisto. Put this Hellrun in my stash here. As you can see, he's found his good amount of stuff. I thought this was kind of interesting because Blood Omen, you were telling me about your Shockwave build, and I was like, well, this has 1 to Hurricane, 1 to Druid skills, and 3 to Shockwave, so it might be interesting. I don't know. Yeah, dude, like, it's true. You play Druid, you're hooked. CD games, dude, like, Anyway, let's go kill Mephisto now. But yeah, fuck, I have some great memories of Diablo 1. Whew. Great game, great atmosphere. So I have a weird map where I have to make this tricky teleport. It's kind of a pain in the ass. First try, yeah. Whoops. See, I pissed off these vampires. Now I have to kill those guys real quick. Okay. Mephisto went down pretty damn quick. He must have got decrypt right off the bat. Oh boy. Let's check out the boots. I want the boots! Only have 1 key left. Meh. Meh. So, we've cleared up to Mephisto, and the next farming spot will be a Diablo run. Which is no problem. Rebuff these guys so they have extra health. Whoops. I just ran in and got punched in the face by a blunderbore. Now you could spend your time clearing out these guys in here, because it's another one of those areas where anything in the game can drop. River of Flame and the Chaos Sanctuary. So unless I see a particularly juicy pack in here, I generally won't stop like this to kill every pack. But I just kind of wanted to show that you could. You could. Like this. I like this. Oh man, if I find Astrions, my god. I am so ready, dude. I am so ready to have that damn weapon. I fucking look at it on Area Summit, I'm like, you only need to be level 66 to use this shit. What the hell? So, we can just pretty much take care of everything here. It kind of sucks there's an experience shrine there because we're just going to get cursed off us. Spirit takes more damage than anything. You just have to recast him over and over so everyone keeps their health bonus. It was done before I even started. You're on a Druid. Hands down. No question. It was gonna... Yeah. Let's kick up. Battle Res isn't on anymore. You can see my mana just jump back up. I always go for the hardest packs first. In terms of key bosses. Because it's all downhill after this. I'm not using the goddamn plugin mod. Let's grab some more healing, mana, healing, yada yada yada. Rebuff, it'll be wearing off soon. Elemental shield. Clear some of these guys, give myself a bit of room. So this is probably the scariest pack that you'll deal with. Little breathing room. I would you don't have to just run straight up to him if you don't want, like I did. But yeah, because they're always going to be burning a lot of fire damage to burn off my elemental shield. The Brandon mod on hardcore. Yeah, it's a cool mix. I think this is the first night we've listened to this mix. It's a good one though. Okay, now all the other sills are pretty damn easy for the most part. Ooh, Arcane Targe. If that's Ethereal, I'll resist. Ooh, could be a contender for my exile. And like, you might wonder, like, why do I teleport directly on top of the monster? I want to bring my whole crew. I want to smack dab on their face, and I want the ideal situation is for the Merc to proc Decrepify right off the bat, so they just start taking insane amounts of physical damage. That's the idea when I jump right on their heads. Aw, not the best. The ramen noodles mid. The ramen noodles mod. Okay. Lord DeSace, I don't know, occasionally he can... I think everyone knows that occasionally he has his moments where he's an ass, but... Druid will persevere, you know? Let's go wipe this curse off before we fight him. And we're just gonna jump smack dab on his face and give him the business. Alright. Sometimes he could just get his ass kicked. What do you want me to say, man? What do you want me to say? Rebuff. Let's get in the mix. We have the easiest sill left, and then we'll kill Diablo, and you can see how that goes. And anyone that wants to make a Wind Druid, I can put a link in the description to my build. It's not hard. Everyone's Wind Druid build is generally the same. All the synergies just line up real nice. You can't go wrong. Your Hurricane makes your Tornado stronger, your Tornado makes your Elemental absorption stronger, and then basically you have enough left over to make your Oak Sage pretty tanky. Like, that's where the remainder of my points are going per level now, just finishing up Oak Sage. And you can see he's at level 23, giving 140% life bonus. Pretty damn good, especially when you already have a tanky Bear and Merc. I'd recommend one highly. Jump on their faces right off the bat, don't give them a chance, get that decrep going. As I said, it'll be your first... Yeah, okay, and we hit the switch. I missed the switch, didn't I? I didn't hit the second switch over here. Honestly, I think the Druid's the better between the Assassin and him, but she has a lot of tools. If you like being way, way more active, the Assassin's great. Let's do a quick buff before he gets spawned. And this is how he deals with Diablo. There you go. Diablo dead. I don't think many builds have a hard time with Diablo on hell mode, since his lightning, if you stand in melee range, his lightning goes right over you, basically. Now, here's another. We've made our way into Act 5. It's a common spot people like to go. Little Eldritch run. Handles it no problem. Oh, what do we got here? Skiller. Aw, not a skiller. Let's see how Shank treats us. Jump right on his fat face. PH fat. Sexy face. There you go. There's the Shank run. That's a common spot. Let's see. Let's go see how a Pendle run goes. Yeah? If you want a Pendle runner. There you go. If you want to just a character to run Pendle. So I'll reiterate that he's not going to be the very best in terms of speed and getting all this stuff done, but you're going to play better on a character you like. I like the Druid. I think I'd run better with the Druid than I probably would with Sork. But over time, that would probably change, maybe, based on the performance of the actual character. But you're going to be so much more motivated to do something knowing that it's something you naturally like. What the fuck am I hearing? Oh, it's a commercial. Okay. Okay, so last but not least, we're going to do a bell run. Now, this is where teleportation is important, because this is where I think it's weird, because I have the easiest time with him clearing Bale and his minions, but you don't always want to stop along the way and fight everything, but you can. That's not a problem. You can definitely clear everything along the way. The ghosts can be a bit annoying, just because they're gonna continually blow up your elemental shield, and these guys, it sucks that those guys are unique because they're not gonna drop anything. Let's go ahead and rebuff. As with any farming spot, you know, get yourself a good map. Open shit along the way. You never know when a Zod rune's gonna drop. It's not gonna drop if you don't try. Some Stormcasters. These are ghosts. These are a good character, or you know, this is just on players 1, but we could do it on players 3. Like, in terms of comfort, players 3 is not a problem. Players 5 starts making it so it gets noticeably kind of like, okay, we're gonna pace ourselves. Jimmy, I think Jimmy just goes on players 7 all the time, but he is so much more experienced than me on the Druid, so. Like, I feel like I can take most stuff, but I don't want to push my luck, and you know what I mean? I don't know why I'm going out of my way here. Well, there you go, yeah. If Bill's maxed at 3. Yeah, most bosses, you don't get much benefit after going past 3. Oh! Or you can just get, Mavina's armor. That's a good find. I already have one, but we can go put it down. Cool. I don't have any room for this. Shit. We're gonna sell the butcher's pupil. Even though it's a really good axe, I already have one. I need at least a little room. Come on, man. Come on. What are you trying to do to me? I love these little groups of little guys, man. I got an Ohm rune last time I was focusing on these little guys. It was on my Frenzy Barb. This is a relatively easy bell run. You'll have much rougher ones where you're not gonna. Players 8 you'll get more experience, but players 7 and players 8 have the same drops. They have the same no monster drop. So on the ones where it's just straight up harder, you're having to recast, like with say like a conviction ghost or something like that. Just go buy them. I mean, your goal is to do the bell run, not to burn through all your gold. You know what I mean? Going back, repair. Let's just teleport and get this, because this is my favorite part of doing the Wind Druid, is the bell runs. He is an absolute blast to do bell runs with when you get to the throne. Yeah, you don't want to just like sit there and waste your time. Like, yeah, you could probably sit there and just take out a really, really annoying pack, but honestly, just move forward, man. But if you're a completionist, totally get it. Look at this, they come into a world of death right when they spawn. Poor bastards. So one thing is the Oak Sage will get a lot of annoyance here. You'll notice him going down a lot. So this is how I like to do my Bell runs on the Wind Druid. Most classes, actually. Yeah, I personally like to kill them all, too. Which is why I kind of like to give you guys like how I'd approach each situation. So this is annoying because your guys, there's the bug where the Hydras do full damage to your guys, so I always teleport away after I kill the council. And we can just go back and remove the poison and all that stuff. Next wave. Give them a world of pain to come into. Just aim the tornadoes. They're going to zigzag all around, hitting everything. Which is nice for the big groups. Okay, now this group, the final wave, I don't want to be like right on top of them. I kind of want to kite them back a bit. And of course, the Oak Sage thinks he's the toughest guy on the planet, so he just ran right up to him. Once again, see, this is what I mean. You're gonna have some problems with your Oak Sage trying to be ballsy or something. It's okay. We just kite him back. We just don't want him to spawn directly on top of us and be something ridiculous, you know. You don't want to lose a bunch of experience just because you thought you were stronger than everything. Okay, now here's Bell. So a good trick for Bell. Yeah, Oak Sage thinks he's really cool. I don't know what he's doing. He has no attacks. So we'll rebuff. Okay, and now this is a super important thing. You know how annoying Bell gets when he starts jumping around, teleporting, all that stuff? If you get your Merc, if you teleport on him really fast, get your Merc to decrep him, he'll make the animation like he's about to start doing the teleport around, but he won't do it. So if we're lucky, I'm going to teleport right on top of him, and we're going to get decrepified right off the bat. Let's try and get it. We just want decrep. Oh, see, it's not happening as fast. Oh god, I'm just retarded. I had my call to arms out. Okay, there it is. He's decrept. So watch, he'll make a motion to jump if the decrep stays, and he won't. Decrep's on. See, he didn't jump. He raised his legs. See, he's just not doing it. Okay, now, okay, we need to decrepify back. There it is. There it is. There you go, guys. We just cleared every common magic finding spot in the game. For the most part. With the Wind Druid. Just player as one. I had a very low rolled Hodo. I had Enigma, but you can always use the, you know, the Nauseous Puzzler for a teleport staff on switch. I have Rare Amulet. I'm using a Rhyme Shield. You can use Spirit, Alder's Boots, Dungo's Belt, All Resist. Bell's death animation is pretty good. Triangle's Bracers. And I don't even have like crazy elemental things. I have summoning. These are the only things I found for the Druid, and they just basically make my my Oak Sage and my Bear tankier. And I kind of like life charms on him. I like to make him tanky as hell. But there we go. That's it, guys. We just cleared everything. The Merc. I am using a G-Face, Treachery, and an Ethel the Great Hauberk. Reaper's Toll. If you can't find a Reaper's Toll, get yourself an Act 5 Barbarian Merc, make an Amlemco, and that will help you with the Decrepify. A huge chance to cast Decrepify, and you can deal with the physical means that way, and with Bell that way. And it's cool to use a Act 5 Barb, you know? Not too often. People don't do it too much. But that's the end of today's stream, guys. I know it's shorter, but I just wanted to do kind of a little Druid special. And I hope you all have a good night. And thank you for hanging out with me, alright? Appreciate it. So, enjoy your Friday. I'm gonna go drink some more wine. Pindle runs, alright. Okay, we're gonna do the Pindle runs. Okay, like it's becoming kind of tradition at this point. We'll do 5 Pindle runs with the Barb. If I get a unique, we extend it by 1. That's the rules. That's the rules. And a couple random finds on him lately. I'm having a real hard time coming up with footage for this next serendipity. We'll see. We'll see. You know, it'd be funny if you guys forced me to do this, and then one of these times you guys are like, Pinto runs, Pinto runs. I actually got freaking Astrions. That'd be insane. Alright, 4 more. 4 more. Hey, I get it, guys. You don't have to let me off the hook. We gotta respect the Pindo ritual. We could do it. He's very good at what he does, this barb. He is very good at what he does. Hey, I am respecting it. I'm doing it, aren't I? 3 runs. 3 runs. Oh, is Mentos streaming tonight? Yeah, Juju goes to the library. Judgment goes to the library on Friday, so he should be on tonight. Yeah, guys, Juju Mentos, I think he's gonna be on. Yeah, Jimmy's just got his barb rolling. That lovely aura. You know, I so want full Grizz set, dude. I need the caddy and the shield still. 2 more. 2 more. So yeah, I think you guys know who I'm talking about. I believe it's spelled. And he's a cool guy that he'll be streaming this evening. He plays at a slower pace, a little bit slower. He takes things not too much, but he plays his own style, his own way. Awesome. It's just a cool guy. Found 4 caddies, all of them got 3 socket. Seriously, you found 4 Griswold caddies? I haven't found 1. Alright, last one. Last one. There's 2 Jason's names. Oh yeah, well, if you guys type in Juju Mentos and then put like Diablo 2, like you can't miss him. He's got a good amount of content. Oh, Juju Mentos, and he goes by Judgment, right? Drazen, how you doing, man? You're like, this is the very tail end of the stream. This is the last Pindle run before I'm gonna say goodbye to you all. Are you doing well? I hope so. I hope so. And there it is, guys. There's your 5. There's the tradition. We do the end of the stream, 5 Pindle runs. Thank you so much. All good? Great to hear, man. I'm sorry that you caught telling it, but hey, at least I got to see it a little bit. A little bit. Thank you so much, guys. Bailey, Sean, Matsvik, Shootin' Jimmy's, all the guys. Jeffrey. Make sure I don't miss any of you. Drazen. I think that's all. And any lurkers, thank you. I hope maybe I convinced a few of you to give the Wind Druid a try. Have a great Friday night. Be safe. Much love. Peace.